Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is Monday, November 3rd, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And my name is Cindy Piggott, and I am the face behind Stampin' Chick Creations. So, welcome if you are brand new to my channel. If you are returning, thank you for coming back. I think you're going to love this week's card. So I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, have been for 19 years, and I am based in Ontario, Canada. So welcome. I see people hopping on. As you hop on, say hello so that I know that you're here. And if I don't know where you're watching me from, please let me know where you're watching from. There's Joanne and there's Sandra. It's a lot easier when I can go live on Facebook and on YouTube. And there is Marlon as she's watching. Okay, I did not post tonight's measurements for tonight's card. Hi, Kim. Because I'm not sure even how to explain to you these measurements. So there's a story behind this card, and so we're gonna muck our way through this one tonight. Okay, that is a very technical term. We're gonna muck our way through this class. Hello, Laren. So I'll tell you the story. But before I do that, I just wanted to remind everybody, because Facebook is being kind of sassy pants these days, and I'm understanding that a lot of people are not seeing my posts. And that is also because there's not a lot of interaction on my page. So there's not a lot of commenting, there's not a lot of emojis or liking or sharing or any of those things. So what's happening is Facebook is suppressing the page. So it's saying, oh, nobody wants to see that. So it's not pushing the information out. So I understand that people are not seeing my posts, which is really disheartening because I work really, really hard to post every single day. So I did also send out via email yesterday my class list. So for November, and I know that we're already in the month of November. In my world, I'm still in September. So I don't know how we skipped right over October and now we're in November. Like, wild how that happens. But so just at the top of the page of my Facebook group, I have put the November calendar there, because the feedback was you guys really liked that November calendar. And I have also placed each of the classes there. Okay, so there's a Brushed with Beauty class for $45. It gives you product and numerous cards, but I need that in by November 8th because I have to order product, get it cut, prepped, and shipped. I have a Traditions of Christmas class. That suite right now is currently, hi Pamela, is currently out of stock, but I'm hoping it's going to be back in stock around the 17th. The class is the 19th, but I'm going to design the cards strictly around the paper and the dies as best as I can. The dies do cut some of the paper, so I'm hoping that will work out in our favor. Now, the thing I want to share with each and every one of you, if you have not taken my classes, is that my cards are not simple cards. Most of my cards, when you get my classes, are fun folds or fancy folds. Okay, they take a lot of time to prep. They take a lot of time to design. So understanding that maybe you don't get 9 cards, but understand that they are fun fold, fancy fold cards. They're not a basic card. Okay, so please keep that in mind as you're registering for classes. So I can do simple cards if that's what people want, but the feedback was I can get that anywhere and I don't need you to teach me how to make a basic card. I want to learn fun folds and fancy folds, right? So keep that in mind. I am going to have 2 in-person events. Okay, so one is going to be, they're both afternoon events on a Sunday. So I'm giving up 2 of my Sundays in the month of November. One is going to be an in-person kit day. So all of my in-stock kits, okay, this is not stuff I'm ordering in. This is stuff that I have here, which if you've been to my studio, you know I have numerous kits. Every kit will be $25. Okay, so if it's normally a $40 kit, you're getting it for $25. And the reason behind that is because I need to blow it out. Okay, I need to get rid of some of these kits. So my loss is your gain. Okay, it is November 16th and it's $25 per kit. So if you want to do 2 kits, you can do 2 kits. Okay. I will give you a list of what those kits are as soon as I get myself caught up. Okay. And then I'm doing a blowout sale in person here at the studio, and that is November 23rd, and it's only for 2 hours. And guys, I can't even explain to you how tired I am of looking at this retired product. So there's going to be significant savings. Okay. I'm going to probably do 2 price points. If you want to do a BOGO, it'll be one price. If you want straight just cash, it'll be a different. Okay. So those are 2 in-person events coming up in November. Okay. Okay. Do you want to see what we're going to make tonight? So getting back to algorithms and all the techie things, lots of commenting, lots of hearts, lots of emojis. That's the only way these videos and this information is going to get pushed out to the world. If it doesn't get pushed out, then Facebook goes, nobody wants to see that. And it just doesn't show anybody, including you guys who are my followers. Okay. And if you're not on my mailing list yet, you need to be. Okay. Because that's where I'm going to start sending information first, because Facebook is not my friend. All right. Okay. Here's the story behind this card. I saw this incredible fold online and I was like, oh my gosh, that is an amazing card. I need to make this for magical or for my free card class, which is on Mondays, right? Which is where you guys are. And I 110% am sure I saved the instructions, but they did not save. So I saved the picture, but not the instructions. So last night I am here trying to figure out how to make this card. So here is the card. It's not finished. Here is my template, because of course we all need a template. But I'm not 100% confident on the measurements. So I can't give you the measurements. I couldn't post the measurements today because I wasn't sure that the measurements were actually the correct measurement. So we're going to do this today. We're going to make 2 cards, hopefully, if we can get through them pretty quickly. And you're going to help me. I've picked out the papers, but you're going to have to help me pick which sides and stamps and all the fun things. Okay. So here is the card, not finished. So please use your imagination. I want you to just kind of like think about what this could possibly look like. So it opens like this. Okay, so it's a Z fold. This, as I was sitting here waiting to go live, I realized this should be actually in half. So half here, because you do see this, okay? So we're going to probably put something here. I don't know what. But then this will also have something, okay? So it kind of looks like one of those split cards where normally like this would be flipped up. This piece here would flip up. But then, so it opens like this, which is like, you're like, okay, so what's so cool about that? But then it also opens in a book fold. Okay. So it's kind of like a double, I don't even know what the lady was calling it, but I cannot for the life of me figure out who designed this card. I did put a post out asking. My post did not get approved, obviously, because it probably thought I was spam. So I had to muddle my way through this and muck my way through and see if I could figure it out. So let's go ahead. Has anybody seen this fold before? Because that would probably be super helpful to me. Hello, Janet. If anybody has seen this before. I've done a book fold before. I've done a Z fold before. I'm not sure I've done a book fold Z fold together. Okay. So Janet, my dear, have you done one of these? I've not seen this before. And I'm going to tell you, the card that I saw was done in the Traditions of Christmas paper. And it was incredibly stunning. And I don't know if it was the color combination that caught my eye or what. But boy, oh boy, was it ever awesome. So I want to recreate this with not seeing it. See, okay, me neither. And this is why I was scrolling and I was like, oh, I love that. Pamela says, no, never seen it. Okay. I was like, I love that. And I would bet you $1,000 that I had saved that. And then I went to go pull up the instructions and they're not there. I only saved the picture, which is really, really, really annoying. So anyway, let's see if we can muck our ways through this. And And again, I created my template using my Kaka paper because that's what we do, right? But then I decided, like, tonight I was kind of writing here because I'm thinking I want to kind of split this into 2 different patterns of paper, because I think that really makes a big difference when you can have, like, maybe these 2 pieces of paper need to be the same. Janet has not seen this either. I've done something similar to this, Laren, where, like, this piece flips up. And this is a piece of paper, and this is a piece of paper, right? I've not done one like this before. So this was new to me. So, okay. So these are the 2 papers I'm thinking we're going to use tonight. Okay. Of course, Traditions of Christmas, because, well, we know this is my favorite paper. So we know we're using this one tonight. And then I have this pine snow. What is this one called? I don't even know what this is called. Elegant Pine Snowflakes. I want to use this one. I don't know which one out of this one. Maybe this. Maybe a couple. Ooh, look at this one. Maybe a couple of these ones. But I do want to use these ones. Okay? Those are the 2 papers I want to use. They're probably my best bet for holiday paper, really. So let's start with the Elegant Pine Snowflake, which is a real mouthful. And then we can pivot as we need to. Okay? Because I really do feel that the Traditions of Christmas, once we work out the bugs, is going to be stunning. Absolutely stunning. Okay. So, where is my paper? So this is as far as I got. I decided I was going to use Shaded Spruce for this one because, my friends, there is a lot of Shaded Spruce in this paper pack. Okay? There's also Pretty Peacock. There's some browns. There's Old Olive. There's a lot of greens, right? But I thought we could start with Shaded Spruce because it kind of pulls in a lot of the colors. Not a color I use very often. So I thought that would be okay. So I'm only going to need one of these. So this is basically a full sheet of paper. So you're going to need a full sheet of cardstock for this. And then a little bit of a scrap to do this piece here, which is this piece. Okay. I actually do think, after I was laying in bed thinking about this, I do think possibly that maybe the individual didn't actually use this. I don't know. I had a thought. I don't know what that thought was. Anyway, let's just pivot. Yours looked a bit different. I've never ever seen this, so this could be interesting. Okay, so I am going to score this at 5.5, and then I'm going to score it at 4.5 because I need to make my book fold. Or I guess that's what you call it, book fold. Okay, let me move this here. So I'm going to score this here. And I'm going to score this one here. Okay, that's pretty simple. Bob's your uncle on that one, right? Although, I don't know why my stupid cards keep scoring crooked. Anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take some tear and tape right now before I go much farther. And I'm going to glue this down. So I'm going to put a piece here. And I'm going to put a piece here. And I'm going to use my bone folder. What size is the green sheet? This is 4 1/4 by 11. So this is half a sheet of cardstock. Okay. I just realized I took this poker from downstairs. So I had my soiree on Saturday. It was a very, very small group. Way smaller than what we normally have. And I have to be honest, guys, it was probably the best soiree we've had. It was such a great day. We did 12 cards. I still need to do the video on that, and finish the tutorial because I need to get measurements on one card because I didn't want to have to remeasure it when I know I have the template. It was awesome. Like, I really think I just want to start doing smaller classes. like 5 people max. Because we just had a great day. Absolutely great day. Great group of ladies. It was awesome. Okay, so now this is the part where I think it's going to get hairy canary. Because I don't know that my measurements are correct. So, I'm going to take my other half of my paper. Sandra's here. Soiree was the best. Wasn't it, Sandra? Yeah, it was. Honestly, I was like, my heart was so full. I was pretty bummed at first. Because I wanted more people, but you know what? I'm so glad we didn't have more people. It was awesome. Okay, so I think I did this one. I think I did this one at 4.5. Okay. I think. And then I think I did this one. I think I turned it this way and did 4.5 again. No, that can't be right. Okay, so what did I do? I went this way. And then, hang on. This is why my instructions are not amazing. This is why I can't give you the instructions. Okay, so then I went 2 inches. Okay, so 2 inches. Okay, so let's see if this works. Okay, this is, I think, what I did. I honestly was just kind of feeling my way through and just making it up as I was going. So, okay, so I scored at 4.5 and then at 2. Okay, then I glued this on here. Like this. I think is what I did. Okay, now I feel like the person who did this did something different, but I honestly can't remember without looking at the paper again. So, let's see. Okay, I'm going to glue this one here. I'm using tear and tape on this, and the reason I'm using tear and tape is because this is going to be the stress-free. It was stress-free, wasn't it? It was just, you know what? It was just great company. It was just, we weren't rushing. We weren't, like, there wasn't panic. Oh my gosh, where's this? Where's that? We had 12 projects. Nice small group. Things were organized. It was just so awesome. And you know what? I was able to get my kits ready for those that I need to mail out. So usually I have to do that after the fact. Those are ready to go. I just have to put the labels on the envelopes. And then I have to do the video, and the tutorial's just about done. So it was honestly, it's probably my best event in a long time. I will be honest. I enjoyed that one probably more than a lot of them. Because a lot of work goes into those classes and events that I don't know that people understand sometimes. Because you guys just see the finished product, but it was great. We had a blast. You had enough energy to come home and make cards. I was tired, but I came back Sunday and felt so recharged. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. Okay, so this is what I have so far. Now, I think this is where I need a piece of shaded spruce for here, and I don't want to have to cut a full sheet. So hang on one second. I want to see if I have a piece of shaded spruce that I can steal from. One would think that possibly, oh, like right here, I might have a small piece I could steal from. Okay, so now this piece, I think is going to be 3¼ by 4¼ I don't know if that's actually true, but let's try. Let's try. I feel like that's not right, but anyway, we will see how we proceed here. Okay, now, oh, look at me go. Okay, so I am going to Again, I'm going to use tearing tape on this only because the moving parts of my card, I really do want to make sure are secure. And I was making cards yesterday, and I was getting, I guess, impatient. I didn't realize because I was mass producing them. And some of them, the card moved on me. Ended up being glued down crooked. So disappointing. Okay, so the guts of this is done. Yes, Sheila. I'm glad you got yours. I think you're going to love the cards, Sheila. I think you're going to love them. They were awesome cards. Fun cards. Okay, so the guts of this is done. The fundamentals of this is done. Okay, so now I want to use a piece of DSP here. And I'm thinking I want to use like a strip here and a different strip here. Just to kind of mix it up. I could do just one big piece the same. I could. And then just kind of do like a peekaboo message here. Right? So where I kind of got myself all confused and like discombobulated was actually just doing the matting because I had so many measurements in my head. But we need to pick a papier. Okay. So we have, okay, let's say this paper. So that will be one. We have two. One, two. Or we could do three. And we can actually, friends, we can do a combination of all of them. Okay? We don't have to stick to just one paper kind. Like, we can use the back sides. I'm just trying to see if there's a different kind in this one. It's pretty much the same. Okay, so let's just stick with those ones just so we don't overcomplicate things here. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So we need to pick a paper that we're going to use. I love this one, but I don't know if it's too dark. This one's super fun. This one's super fun. So 1, 2, or 3. So you guys comment 1, 2, or 3, and then we can do a mix and match. Like we could do some in this, some in this, and some in this. Okay, there's not a right and a wrong here to this whole situation. I am going to grab a piece of cherry cobbler because I may frame it or mat it in cherry cobbler, which is what you'll see here in all of the papers. Heather says number 1. I love number 1. Okay, 1, 3, 1, 1. One being this one. Now, keeping in mind, friends, we can mix and match too, right? Okay, so let's put this to the side. Let's go with 1. I'm going to, I need to make sure I have the right measurements here. Oh, yeah. So, Judy, I may have 1 kit left over. So, if you're interested in that, let me know. So, a lot of times, guys, when I put a date to something, it's more to give you an idea. I can't always guarantee you're going to get that stuff by the date. Sometimes things like Stampin' Up! Holding our orders kind of plays havoc a little bit on our schedules. So, sometimes I have to pivot a little bit. Okay, so just keep that in mind as well. And if it's a recorded video, you are going to watch it when it's convenient for you. It doesn't matter the date. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to go 4 inches on this one. And I'm going to do 3/4. Okay, so this one is going to go here, but I do want to do a mat. So, what did I say, 3/4 by 4? So what am I doing here? So I'm literally going 1/8 of an inch bigger than my paper. Sandra, I would usually give, it's usually a week to 10 days to get any shipments. So I would probably say minimum 2 weeks. They just said that they're working feverishly to get all the orders out on the leaders call tonight. So true or not, I'm not sure, but give yourself as much time as you possibly can because things happen. Sometimes UPS messes up. That has happened too. So it's better you give yourself more time than not enough time. I figure if you give yourself enough time, you won't need it. But minimum a week to 10 days because that's what it usually takes to get an order. Okay, so there is that. Now, this piece here, do I want to do one solid piece or do I want to split it? Regardless, I think I'm going to want to this is the piece I wanted anyway. So this piece here, I need to know, do I want to do one solid DSP or do I want to do 2 separate ones? I'm just trying to see what this size actually is. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Heather. One piece with the same type of border. Okay. Yeah, you guys, that's, oh, see, but see, this is what I mean. See, now I messed myself up because I get talking and not paying attention to what I'm doing. This might be too small now. This is what was happening to me yesterday. I was like not paying attention to what I was doing and it was messing up. Okay. Anyway, this one doesn't matter because it's going to be tucked behind. Solid, solid, solid. Okay. This is not the right, like I would do it like that. Which I might do anyway. Because I don't know anybody's going to notice that. I cut too much off, is what I did. Doesn't matter. Nobody knows except for you and I now. And you're not going to tell. Right? We're all friends here. We don't judge. That's 4 1/8. Oh, look at that. Almost like I know what's going on. Almost like I know what's going on. I'm going to do this. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to take a sliver off that one. This is not my regular ruler either. And my regular ruler is at home. I don't like this one because I can't read the numbers on it. There, I'll take that. Except for I want to turn it this way. Okay. We may not get 2 cards done tonight, guys. We may only get 1 done. It's kind of disappointing because I want to do the other one, but see, this is what I mean. Did you see that? Did you see that? Tapers. You got to be really careful with liquid glue here. There. Okay. So this is what we have so far. That's just going to be my inside. So now, what do I want to do here? Oh, you know what? I really don't like this. I should have cut this more. Ha! Still going to do that. Oh, come on. It is pretty paper. This paper is actually very, very gorgeous. You're probably like, what in the heck is she doing? I'm trimming this down. I'm going to tell you why. Because I have a very, very big pet peeve. I'm going to show you. Son of a gun. Okay, that's a little better. Okay. It's not amazing. It's fine though. Okay, you know why? Because this border was way thinner than that. That's why. Okay, so now, am I going to use the same paper here? Do you think right here I should use the same paper? And then what am I going to put as a sentiment? So this one is, I think this one has to be 3 by 4. So I think, hang on, I just want to see if this will fit on here. No. Okay, what do I want to put here? Do I want to just emboss this? Number 2. Kim's saying number 2. So number 2, my dear, is this one. Yes. Judy said this would make a great photo album. So that's what that would look like. Yes, same paper. Joanne says same paper. I don't have a, well, I actually don't have a snowflake. I got rid of all my snowflakes because that would be ideal. I'm going to cut this down just so we can get a visual, and then I can cut it with the other paper too. Okay? Just so that we can kind of see what we're going for here. Emboss with a die cut snowflake. I actually have a snow falling embossing folder. I think. Don't quote me on that. That's what that would look like. Actually, you know what, Judy? This would make a really great one because you could put a photo here and a photo here. And then a photo in here. Let me see if I have an embossing or a snowflake embossing folder is what I was trying to say. Leaves. I used to. But I may have. Oh, I have this. This is not a, oh, it's an old Stampin' Up! One. Doesn't matter. Oh, I have this one too. This one actually might look nice because it's small. What do you think? You know what I do have, guys? Do you know what I do have? Hang on. I have these from last year. Look. I have those from last year. This is why you don't get rid of things. I think you can still get photos printed at Walmart. Do we want to emboss this with this? Emboss a white paper with smaller folder. Okay. Instead of the red. Yeah, the red might be too stark, eh? Agreed. Let's see what we got here. Is this too white now? This might be too stark. Just something like that. Yeah? Okay. Let me emboss this. I'm going to emboss this. Then we're going to put the snowflakes on. And then we're going to see what happens. Okay? Is that fair? Okay. Let's see. Move my chair. Oh, this is pretty. I forgot how much I like this embossing folder. I like the white. Joanne says she likes the white. Okay. Yes? You guys probably can't tell it's actually embossed, but I promise you it is. Can you see that that's embossed? Yes. I do actually like it now that it's embossed. Okay, let's do this, and then I can put the white snowflakes in this snowflake. Or I could do gold, because just to bring some color. Do you think I should do white snowflakes or gold snowflakes? Or copper snowflakes? This is super pretty. Super, super pretty. You guys are doing a great job. If the operator could just glue properly, we would be doing way better. Yes? And Wink Estella. You got her, caught her. You got her, caught her. Okay, here we go. Okay. Gold. Elaine says use gold snowflakes. Yeah, I think you're right, because I don't think the white's going to actually show up. Oh, well, how about that? That one's not going to work because it's not even going to come off. Let me do this. I think my take your pick tool is still downstairs, so. Oops. Oops. This one's alive. The snowflake is alive. Did I tell you that my security camera went off the other night, and I went to go check it, and there was a possum at my door? I was like, what the heck is that? My husband goes, I think that's a possum. Oh. Where did these little guys? Oh, there's little ones. Well, friends, look at this. There's little snowflakes. Wish I had known that 30 seconds ago. Maybe I can take that one off. Oops. Gosh, these snowflakes are like... They're fun little things, aren't they? Interesting. Oh, cloud cover with some of your elegant pine paper. I need to add a sentiment. Yes, Sandra, I need to add a sentiment. So, let's see. What type of a sentiment do we want? Like, I have this one. I have this one. Oh my goodness, Lord knows I have more. Do you know what I've actually misplaced? I have misplaced my the black and gold one. So almost thinking about just doing like a flag right here that says like Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. And I could do it in cherry cobbler. What do you think? Do you think that will work? You guys still with me? Let's do a Happy Holidays. Although I love this Merry and Happy. Like, I love it. I think she's very pretty. Very, very pretty. Do you know what else I have? Oh, wait. Ooh. Now I sound like a gorilla. Okay, hang on. Wait. Look, I have these. Look, I have these. These are super fun. These are stickers. But somebody taught me something super cool on the weekend at the soiree. Yep, they did. Taught me that you can color these things. If I did something like that. Or I could do this Merry Christmas. I don't know if I have any season's greetings left because I think I might have. I could put a circle here behind this one in cherry cobbler. Like, not this one because A, it's too big, and B, it's not the right color, but so something like that. Cut it in two. The Merry Christmas. This one. Merry and then Christmas. I like that idea. I have to find my scissors though. My scissors are right here. So if I did Merry, and then I gotta corner around this one because like you can't do it this way. Like this looks ridiculous. There, like that. And then Merry Christmas. I like it. I like it too. Do you think I need to put it on cherry cobbler paper? And like flag them? Like this? Like if I did a Merry like this? And then a Christmas? Should I flag these guys? Should I? Huh? Maybe I should put the stamp set away before I lose it. No. You think it's okay white on white like that? This is your card. Not my card. Your card. My card's an excellent. I'm just teasing. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Like that. This is so pretty. I'm not going to lie. I love this. No, 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 yes. Okay. I think we need a little rhinestones in here. Okay, so these are stickers. Did you guys know that? True story. Mary. And if I can get my fingers working, it works so much better. What do you think? But wait, we're not done. We're never done. We're never done. It would be super cool is if my take your pick tool was near me. There. What do you think? Do you like that? Now we could put a piece of white here, right? And put a sentiment and then... Is that cool? Oh, I was going to use that white piece that I just cut. Oh boy. Oh well, doesn't matter. I can put another white piece. How about this little white piece? What about this little white piece? If I just cut like a 2 1/4 inch. Kim says she loves it. Thanks. By 4. Isn't it very cool? You guys like this? It's very cool. Oh, but this has to be much smaller than that. And then how about that? And then we would close that, and then you could put like a little peekaboo message in here. Cool? Or you don't even have to put a peekaboo message. You could put like, you know, some sprigs or something. Boop. Boop. I would like another star on the front. Going off right here, you mean? It does look a little bit unbalanced, doesn't it? Hi, Suzanne. Okay, you guys like that one? Okay, do we have time to do one more? What do you think? I just put clear the clear ones because I didn't think to color them, but it's probably hard to see, but I promise you they're there. I'm gonna take pictures of this after. Okay, do we have time to do one more, or do you guys need to run off? It's okay if you have to run off. I won't judge, and I won't be hurt. I don't have many feelings anyway. I'm kind of like the Tin Man off The Wizard of Oz. Wasn't he the one that didn't have many feelings? Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Here's the one I want to do. Good for another one. Okay, I'm going to try to go a little bit quicker on this one. Now you guys kind of know where I'm going. You guys can kind of like start thinking, right? Okay, so yes, one more. Okay, This one we're using Cherry Cobbler because I'm using Traditions of Christmas, right? Okay, where's my bone folder? Oh, for the love of Moses. Here it is. Okay. So 5.5. 4.5. Right? Okay, so that part is done. Now this part, what did I say I was scoring this at? 4.5 and 2? Is that right? I'm turning mine around to go 2. Okay. So I think that's that, right? And then I need a piece that is 3.25 by 4.25. Okay. Now, I don't know if I'm going to layer this one, to be quite honest, because I think the colors are going to be so vibrant. I don't know that we're going to need to layer. The layering is what takes the most time, because I hate that like extra inch of measuring, because that's where I mess up all the time. And then I just have to redo it. I like the look of it, but I need to do it with much more patience and a clearer head. Today was a Monday of all Mondays. We arrived at work with nothing working correctly. It's just a very long day. I'm not usually one to run out the door at 4:30, and I was running out the door at 4:30 today. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so there's that piece done. I'm going to fold this one. I have so much glue on my glass mat right now, it's actually a little bit ridiculous. So I'm going to glue this one here, and this one here. So this could be a card that you might see in a class, maybe. There's another card that got sent to me by somebody, and I was going to go do that one, and I went to go do a template of it, and I was like, yeah, no. This one definitely needs more thought process than I'm willing to give it right now. So you might see that one coming, but not this week. Wait till you see my post for tomorrow. It's actually kind of funny. Funny, not funny. And I always just want to know if you can relate. Okay, so let me open this up. I'm going to line this up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. This is not the right piece. I scored the wrong piece, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to do it anyway. Because it's Cherry Cobbler and Cherry Cobbler, so I'm not going to care. Nobody's going to know except for you and me. And nobody's going to tell anybody because we're friends here and we don't judge. Oh, my cacas. Okay, I'm going to have to trim that down. That's just going to drive me bonkers. Okay, it looks like a 2-year-old just put this together. What the heck? Okay, anyway. Yeah, it looks like a 2-year-old put this together. I make it look easy. Well, I don't know, Margaret, because I just totally mucked this one up. So I don't know if I really make it look that easy, but thank you, sweetheart. Because this one is not going together as crisp and lovely as I would like. But that's okay. Okay, here we are. Where's my papier? Here's my papier. There it is. Okay, so now, because this paper is all kind of the same color coordination type thing, I need to know, do we want bigger flowers like these? Excuse me. Or smaller. I'm thinking like, look how much fun this one is. And this one. So I'm thinking some we could do this side, some we could do that side. Right? This paper's incredible. And it's on back order until the 17th, I think it was. So the minute it comes back, you're going to want to gobble it right up. This is actually the class that they were doing this month, the craft class that I did not sign up for. Now I wish I had. But anyway. Okay. Big flowers. I think big flowers are kind of fun. Bigger. Yeah, I think that's kind of fun. Let's do bigger. At least for some of it. Let's do bigger. Okay? Okay. What am I doing here? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm actually not going to mat this one. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1/8 of an inch bigger. To give us less of a border. Okay. There, with this. Now, I may trim this whole thing, but it's okay. So now, this could be a challenge. Oh, here. Oh my gosh, it's almost like this was made for it. Heavens help me. Okay. Oh, it says new comments and I can't see it. This paper honestly is like, oh, I wish I had actually bought more. We actually, at the soiree, we cheated. Instead of stamping, we actually die cut the paper. That's what we did. Okay. I could just measure, but I really don't want to measure. Way too much brain power today happening. Way too much brain power. Okay. I gotta get all this glue off my gloss mat too, because it's really bothering me. Okay, how about we turn this? No, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. I just put the glue on this side and did not ask if I wanted this side or the other side. Well, I guess this is what we're doing with this one. Because I have committed now. Look how pretty that is. But what I could do is I could on this one do this side. If we wanted. Only if we want to. Or we could do this one. And just do it all the same. We could do this and die cut one of the flowers. This paper is so incredible. I did actually, Joanne, just today. Yes, I did. Thank you, sweetheart. I just got it today. And honestly, I was panicking to get here, so I completely forgot. 3x4. I was going to take a picture of it and post it. I hope that's okay. Because it's so much fun. And Sandra, Miss Dear. Hi, Colleen. Yeah, you'll have to watch a replay on this one, Kathy. It's a super duper one. Sandra, I received your card too today, so thank you very much. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, we're going this way. I'm making the executive decision on this one. And you know what's funny is once I got the paper on here, now you can't see my boo-boo. Yep. Okay, bam, bam, bam. What? I feel like we need to do something in here. Okay, that's a problem for another day. Okay, what are we doing on the outside of this, friends? Oh, is it late? Okay, but we had a postal strike. Remember this. Okay, do we want, friends, do we want something like this? Come on, card, cooperate. Something like this with a flower. Or I could do this one. This one's bigger, I think. Or I could just do that, which is like basically this. One of the ladies must have left that for me from the weekend. That's kind of boring. Thoughts, anybody? Thoughts? The banner sentiment season's greetings. This one? Don't you think that's kind of plain Jane? No? Okay, we can do that. I just thought that was boring. We don't want to do this one with the flower? Is it too much, the flower? Like old olive? So Sandra, kind of like what we did. No too big, it covers too much. Okay, okay. Okay, you guys win. Your card. This is your card. See how I did that? I'm giving you guys this card too. Is it raining? It sounds like it's raining. I had a block. Oh, right here. I was like, I had a block at one point. Okay, so what color do I want to stamp this in then? Pool party. Cherry cobbler. Old olive. It does go this way. Could just do black. Black. I was thinking black because there's black back here, right? Cherry cobbler. Is it too much cherry cobbler? Embossed gold. Yes, I could, but I'm not getting out my embossing powder right now. Because I know me, and there will be embossing powder everywhere. I will send your card embossed in gold, Sandra. Your Christmas card. Let's see what the block looks like. Ooh, that's stunning. Secret C. That's my girl. I wonder if that actually is Secret C. Now that you just said that. Do I need anything behind this? Oh, you know what? I'm so silly because actually we could have used these again. We could have used those again. Sandra, when you said embossed gold, I could have used one of these. That was silly. Okay, well, you know we're going to pop this up because that's how I roll. Right? Do I need anything behind this? I like that. Yeah, I do too with the black. Secret C would have been my next option, honestly. Okay, I'm going to put this down. There you go. That is stunning, guys. Oh, I need to do something here. I feel like we need to do something there. Oh, that's the problem though. When I go to open it this way, fine, but when I go to open it this way, this one. Do you like that? Okay. So, did you like that card? I see we lost a few people along the way. I think they got afraid when they saw the card. They're like, what in the heck is that girl doing? Ah, run! I'm just going to put that like that. What about a die cut poinsettia on the inside? Oh, see? Ugh, that's going to just drive me crazy. I feel like that's going to rip off, actually. This is the one time I don't want my dimensionals to stick. And they're sticking like there's no tomorrow. I just want to move that over. See if that helps. We can do that, actually. Actually, you know what? Why couldn't I just do this on the inside? This paper is awesome. You could always make one part a gift card holder. Yes! That's actually a good idea. Actually, you know what? I could have... maybe not. So I could have made that a gift card holder. What if I stamped that? This is going to drive me crazy. What if I stamped this part? Yes. Or should I just leave that for a message? I'm really tired all of a sudden. Why isn't that for a sentiment? It can be. Is that what you mean? Sorry, I'm not sure. Why isn't that for a sentiment? This? It can be. But look, whenever I open the card, this piece, I think it's just a little bit too big. Okay, anyway, let's just stop right there. Let's just stop, because I think the more I look at it, the more I'm going to want, oh, well, what if we do this? And what if we do this? Message. Okay. This is going to rip right there. It's very fragile. Okay. That's the first card. No, that's the second card. This is the first card. So we got 2 cards done, but these were fun. Did you like these cards? Stamp it, put a message somewhere else. Yeah, I could do that, Sandra, or Sheila. Okay. So, thoughts. Did you like this card? Is that the type of cards you like seeing, or do you want simple cards? You are welcome. I'm glad you guys could stick around for 2 cards. Because I know sometimes people are on a time limit, right? Because they have to go eat or, I don't know, walk your pet fish or something. I don't know, right? Okay, they're great. Beautiful. Okay, awesome. Okay, so Thursday night, I am planning on going live. I'm hoping, anyway. That's my plan. And my plan is to use vellum. I like both simple and fun folds. Yes, I do too. I just figure simple cards everybody can do. Fun folds, I think sometimes people struggle and get overwhelmed. So I want you to see it's really not. I like all your cards. Easy, harder, laugh a lot. I love saying more complicated. Okay. I just figure simple cards anybody can do, right? Like, you don't need me for simple cards. You guys got that. I can help you kind of go, look, these aren't hard. I'll tell you, this one kind of had me a little bit perplexed last night. And then when I sat down to do it, I'm like, it's really not that hard. But again, I think she did hers, the designer did hers a little bit differently. I feel like she only came to here with hers or something. I don't know what she did. Anyway, it was different, but this is my take on it. So yes, so Thursday is going to be vellum. So I'm thinking, because now we have vellum back, I'm like, what about alcohol inks with vellum? What about stained glass with vellum? What about heat embossing? You know, all these really fun things. So, if you are interested in coming back Thursday for vellum, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, right here. And I'm going to try to take pictures of these as best as I can. I'm not sure how I'm going to take these pictures, to be quite honest, but I'm going to take these to my photo box and see if I can figure out a good way to take these pictures and get them posted. If you attempt this card, please let me know. I'd love to see your creations. If you have not signed up for the November classes, please do so ASAP, because I need to order product and cut and prep and mail, and I have a lot going on this month with private classes and that kind of thing as well. So yeah, so thank you everybody for joining me. Hope to see you guys here on Thursday. That would be super exciting if you join me. I'm really, really excited to try the new vellum and see if it's any different than our old vellum. I'm hoping it's not, because I'm hoping I can still do all the amazing techniques that we used to do with vellum. So I did a whole class on vellum about a year ago. So there's lots and lots and lots of ways to use vellum. So be sure to stop in. And yeah, we were saying this earlier, Suzanne, I don't know if you were here, but this would make a really great like photo album, right? Like, because you could put like a picture here, you could open this up and this could be pictures, and then you open this up and it could be a picture and a picture, right? So it could be pretty cool. So anyway, thank you everybody for stopping in and joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed those. I hope to see you here Thursday night. And until then, thank you, and we'll chat soon. Bye.